Live from KTVN Reno, you're watching 2 News at 5:30.
I was really concerned that she could be at risk of acquiring rabies.
A Reno woman was bitten by a wild monkey overseas. How a University of Nevada Reno professor potentially saved her life tops 2 News at 5:30. Just last month, Reno resident Lisa Leiden and her husband took a vacation to South Africa. That is when things took a turn. I'm Landon Miller.
I'm Kristen Remington. Thanks for keeping it here with us. How terrifying, right? Lisa was bitten by a wild monkey during a waterfall tour and, fearing a possible rabies infection, immediately reached out to her doctor here in Reno. Elizabeth Levetta joins us here in the studio after speaking with that doctor. Okay, Liz, first off, just how common is rabies?
Well, Kristen, here in America, Dr. Zell tells me only a handful of people die from it each year. But in places like sub-Saharan Africa, that number is in the thousands, which is why he sprang into action immediately, even though he was half a world away. These seemingly harmless little guys may be adorable to some, and they were to Lisa Leiden too, as she captured the monkey's playful nature on camera during her South African vacation. That is until one of them went rogue.
Just ran from a group of around 30 or so, chased her down, leapt on her leg, and bit her voraciously.
Since the attack was unprovoked, Dr. Stephen Zell, a professor of medicine at UNR, says to be safe, one has to assume the animal was rabid.
She got a hold of me fairly quickly because she was told that there was absolutely no risk with the bite.
Dr. Zell, also a certified travel medicine consultant specialist, disagreed with that assessment. He told her to clean the wound thoroughly with soap, a profuse amount of water, and alcohol right away.
That was the first thing that we needed to do, just basic first aid.
Then he immediately looked through his global directory of doctors.
So I contacted one of my peers through the International Society of Travel Medicine and found an excellent clinic for her in Johannesburg, South Africa. They had in stock rabies immune globulin, which is really difficult to get.
Rabies can take weeks to fully incubate, which allows up to a week for proper treatment.
If you don't treat rabies, it becomes a fatal disease.
Luckily, within just 3 days, Lisa had received 7 milliliters of the rabies immune globulin and started a series of 4 shots of Rabivert, a rabies vaccine. Ending her trip with potentially life-saving medical treatment, she later received the last 3 shots here in Reno.
We assume that she did not acquire rabies clinically. And even if the organism did bite her and inject the rabies virus, she got appropriate treatment very quickly.
Thanks to a humble Dr. Zell.
Lisa's got a good long life ahead of her.
Now, since rabies cannot be cured, Dr. Zell says it's important to take preventative measures when traveling internationally, especially in areas with high instances of the virus. To see a checklist of what measures you should take, you can visit our KTVN News app. Covering the big story live in the studio, Elizabeth Olvera, 2 News.